What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Celio's Network. Today I have an expanded format amazing rare deck. I did try to play this a bit on the expanded ladder, and while the deck has been working very well, I can't exactly find great opponents on the expanded format ladder. I usually struggle with this, which is why I don't put out a lot of expanded format content, or at least gameplay. But I do have two short games I'll show you guys after this deck profile of me playing this deck. And while the games aren't super exciting back and forth between my opponent and I, this deck really has been performing well and setting up consistently and doing what I built it to do. So that's exciting, and this deck is a lot of fun, so I can't wait to share it with you all. Before we get into the deck profile, shout out to PotownStore.com, the best place for you to get PTCGO codes, and be sure to use code CELIO for 5% off on your next order. So this is my amazing rare Ho-Oh deck. Now, of course, Ho-Oh does not have its own amazing rare yet. We don't know, but it's built around Rayquaza Amazing Rare, Zamazenta Amazing Rare, and Raikou Amazing Rare from the new Vivid Voltage set with Ho-Oh-EX Rebirth. So where should I start? I guess we start with Ho-Oh, but also keep in mind we are playing Ninja Boy. So I guess we'll start with Ninja Boy, since this is kind of a formative part of why this deck functions the way it does. So we'll start out with Ninja Boy. Ninja Boy is an expanded format supporter card. When you play it, you choose one of your basic Pokemon in play, search your deck for a basic Pokemon, and switch it with the Pokemon you chose. So your Pokemon in play gets switched with a Pokemon in your deck. And then the attached cards, damage counters, condition, turns in play, any effects are on the new Pokemon. And then you shuffle the first Pokemon into your deck. So the text can be a little wordy and confusing, but basically, if you have a Ho-Oh on your bench, you can Ninja Boy a Raikou into its place, and Raikou gets all the energy from Ho-Oh, damage, special conditions, everything else like that. So Ninja Boy allows you to switch Pokemon, essentially, and that's why we can do what we do with Ho-Oh in this deck. So Ho-Oh-EX, it has the Rebirth ability. So the Rebirth ability reads, once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in your discard pile, you may flip a coin. If heads, put this Pokemon onto your bench and attach 3 different types of basic energy cards from your discard pile to this Pokemon. So ability Rebirth allows us to accelerate energy from the discard pile onto Ho-Oh-EX. We can accelerate 3 energy at a time, which is kind of ridiculous, especially since these amazing rares have ridiculous 3 energy costs, so it's perfect. So if we wanted to, we can Ho-Oh whatever 3 energy we need out of the discard pile onto Raikou, Zamazenta, onto Ho-Oh, and then Ninja Boy it into Raikou, Zamazenta, or Rayquaza. So we'll look over each amazing rare, but something really cool to note is that the 4 Rayquaza, Zamazenta, and Raikou combined use 4 energy types, and those energy types are fighting, metal, lightning, and grass. So they actually combine really well together. So Rayquaza using grass, lightning, fighting, Zamazenta using lightning, fighting, and metal instead of grass, and then instead of fighting, this one's using grass, lightning, metal. So they all use the same 4 energies in some combination. So that makes it pretty easy to build this deck energy wise, because we don't have to run like 6 or 7 different types of energy. We can just run 4 and be more consistent that way. So our main attacker to blow up big Pokemon like GXs, EXs, Tag Teams, VMAXs, that's going to be Rayquaza. So Rayquaza has the amazing burst attack. Discard all basic energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 80 damage for each type of basic energy you discarded in this way. So if you have 3, the grass, lightning, fighting on Rayquaza, then you do 240. If you have 4, the grass, lightning, fighting, and the metal energy that we have in the deck, then you do 320. Now 320 doesn't necessarily knock out all VMAXs, but we do have something for that. And 240 knocks out Pikarom, which is one of the most important tag teams in the format, in the expanded format. So Zamazenta is how we're going to take care of things like Snorlax VMAX and Eternatus VMAX, because it is fighting type. So the amazing shield, lightning, fighting, and metal cost does 180, and during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from Pokemon VMAX. So not only will it one-shot 2 of the Pokemon VMAX that are being played and expanded, maybe Pikachu VMAX also gets played and expanded, and then we add a 3rd one that it knocks out, but it also prevents all damage done by those VMAXs next turn to Zamazenta. So Zamazenta really good for just one-shotting those specific Pokemon that are weak to fighting and walling against VMAX Pokemon. And then the last one we have is Raikou. So Raikou, I really love this card actually, and I don't think it's overly playable in standard, although it is good versus single prize decks, and that's exactly where we're going to use it and expand it as well. So Raikou could be good for just setting up damage on the board in general, but where it really shines is against decks like Mew FCO build toolboxes, and then also against Mad Party. Of course, those decks can play down a bench barrier, but we do play a Guzma, so we can just go in and take care of that bench barrier Pokemon with even with Ho-Oh, with Rainbow Burn, or with Zamazenta, or we can go in and hit it twice with Vikavolt. And then after that, we can use Amazing Shot to spread damage around on our opponent's board. But you can use Amazing Shot as early as turn 1, and your opponent isn't always going to get the bench barrier down, and your opponent isn't always going to be playing a bench barrier. In that case, Raikou can just run rampant on single prize decks if they either prize, don't get down, or aren't even playing a bench barrier Pokemon. So those are the 3 amazing rares that the deck is built around. Our other attacker is Vikavolt V with Paralyzing Bolt. So this is also very good against single prize decks, but Paralyzing Bolt is just a really solid attack to use at pretty much any point in a game. So I really wanted to add this into the deck. It can be used when you have kind of a lull of a turn, or like I said, versus single prize Pokemon. So if a Mew deck has bench barrier, you can just use Vikavolt. If a Mad Party deck does have bench barrier, try using Vikavolt there too, because you do knock out their attackers with Paralyzing Bolt, and item lock hurts. So those are all the attackers. We have the Rayquaza GX in here because it can accelerate in energy. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may discard the top 3 cards of your deck. If you do attach a basic energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon, note it can be any basic energy. And I honestly did use Dragon Break earlier in one of my games, but I don't think it's a game I'll be showing in the recordings. I think my opponent just had some like random Pokemon they kept throwing out into the active, so I just ran through them a bit with Dragon Break. And then we have Dedenne for draw support, Crobat for draw support, Coco Prism for energy acceleration. From there, our ace spec is Scramble Switch. I've actually changed the ace spec like 4 times. I went from Dowsing Machine to Computer Search, back to Dowsing Machine, then over to Scramble Switch. So Scramble Switch, switch your active Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon, and you may move in as many energy attached to the old active to the new active as you like. So Scramble Switch, really cool. If you, let's say you get the rebirth off for Ho-Oh, but you don't get the switch, or you rebirth Ho-Oh turn 1 going first. Your opponent knocks out whatever you had active. You send up Ho-Oh-EX, you bench your Rayquaza or your Zamazenta or your Raikou, and then Scramble Switch it into the new Pokemon that you wanted. So Scramble Switch is really good in case you couldn't get off the Ninja Boy. Maybe you had to play Professor Sycamore for your draw support. I will say I'm not playing any N, and maybe you would want to add an N, but I just wanted to make this deck run as consistently as smooth as possible at this stage, since I did recently just build this deck. So for my supporters, I kept it really simple. I just have 3 Sycamore, 2 Ninja Boy, 1 Guzma, and then 3 Versus Seeker, and that's been working just fine for me so far. But an N wouldn't be the worst thing. Colress might not be terrible. I could see N being wanted in the deck, but you kind of just want to try to keep blowing up your opponent with Rayquaza, or snipe little guys with Raikou, or blow up some specific Pokemon with Zamazenta. Since Zamazenta's more specific, that's why there's only 1 of that in the deck, and there's 3 Ray and 2 Raikou. We got Max Elixir, we have Energy Switch, we have 4 Battle Compressors because it's important to throw the Ho-Ohs into the discard pile. I should mention we play 3 Ho-Oh because you typically want as many of them as you can get into the discard. Since Rebirth is a coin flip ability, you want to have as many chances as you can. You don't want to lose a game because you flip tails on Rebirth and you only are playing 1 Ho-Oh in your deck or something like that. So I play 3 so you can just have 3 chances at your Rebirths if all the Ho-Ohs are in the deck. We play Ordinary Rod. It was either this or Rescue Stretcher or Super Rod, and this gets you 4 cards back into the deck, 2 Pokemon, 2 energy. So I think Ordinary Rod is just fine. 2 Field Blower, because we definitely need to get rid of Silent Lab. We need to get rid of tools on Garbatoxin. That all messes us up. We have Thunder Mountain, so we can use Raikou for just 2 energy. Well, we can use any of them for just 2 energy because they all share the lightning energy cost. But Ray we wouldn't really want to use for just 2 energy, because then our Amazing Burst is only doing 160. But we can use Zamazenta or Raikou just for 2 energy due to the Thunder Mountain. Oh, I'm sorry. The attacks of lightning Pokemon, so we cannot. I'm sorry. I was like, wait, that doesn't sound right. So we could use Amazing Shot for just 120, because the Pokemon does have to be lightning. Sorry about that. As soon as I said it, I was like, something sounds wrong here. And yeah, then we have 4 grass, 4 lightning, 3 metal, 3 fighting. The 4 grass, 4 lightning, I wanted to play 4 lightning because we have Koko and we have Vikavolt, so that was one of the more important types, and they all share the lightning type cost. And then grass because Raikou and Ray are our main attackers and they share the grass type cost. And then Rayquaza, in the rare occasion you want to use Rayquaza as an attacker, he needs grass energy as well. So that is the amazing rare Ho-Oh deck. I hope you enjoy this. It's a really awesome deck. Expanded allows you to have some really fun things to do like this, and the amazing rares are a great addition to the expanded format, I think. So I hope you enjoy this deck, and I'm going to roll some gameplay, but like I said, it's basically to show off the functioning of my deck and not so much the matchups or the game itself. So I hope you enjoy that and this deck profile. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already for daily Pokemon TCG content. Leave a like and comment down below what other things you think we can do with amazing rares in this format. Gonna roll the gameplay now. Hope you enjoy it. The opponent mulliganed, let's see. Not really sure what they're playing. Level Ball and Metal Energy. Oh, that could be... No, that's not Ultra Necrozma. There's no way they're playing Basic Energy and Ultra Necrozma. Opening with a Lele. This should be interesting. It usually is on the expanded ladder. They also chose to go first, and I feel like so many decks in expanded want to go second. Oh boy, and Alolan Vulpix. Oh, they're playing Metagross? Alrighty then. Okie dokie. I think we honestly want to go for a Raikou attack here, but so we do have another index, so we can Ninja Boy Ho-Oh into that. So Raikou and Rayquaza both need lightning and grass, so we'll put lightning and grass. Do that. Yeah, suppose we'll go ahead and see if we flip heads before, yeah, because getting 2 down and then Ninja Boy, and then we could get the last one after Crobat and Dedenne. So yeah, we'll go ahead and rebirth, see if it's heads. It is tails. Judging by what's going on, we probably won't be using Zamazenta here. We'll go ahead and grab Rayquaza. Okay. I'm thinking, how good is it to energy switch to this Raikou, because we need oh wait, actually if we hit Thunder Mountain as well, we would only need 1 energy switch and attach metal for turn. Okay, so this is doable. We'll go ahead and do that energy switch, and then Crobat. Oh boy, we got another energy switch. That is too good. I mean, yeah, another energy switch, and we got Max Elixir. Okay, this is not bad at all. Oh my goodness, this is great. Yeah, this is superb, actually. Do we want to Dedenne or research or Sycamore? I think Sycamore is probably better because then that gives us more bench space to work with. So yeah, we'll Sycamore. Oh, there's Thunder Mountain. We haven't attached for turn yet. But maybe we just won't be attaching for turn here. Okay, so we'll play it on the Thunder Mountain. We'll also... Let's check out our discard again. So we have one Ho-Oh and we have Lightning and Fighting. Let's do this and we'll add Grass into the mix. And we'll go ahead and flip for Ho-Oh. Heads will bring all the energy with us. And how does Scramble Switch? So it's from the old active. So yeah, we honestly could retreat Raikou and then Scramble Switch the Ho-Oh onto Rayquaza. But that's not worth it. What we want to do here is just we want to knock out this Bell and put 120 onto the Tapu Lele, and this was an insane turn. So yeah, 120 to both Pokemon. Oh, crazy stuff. Now we have two Rays in our hand, which is a problem because we want a Ninja Boy Ho-Oh. Yeah, this honestly looks like they built the old Metagross GX deck from when that was standard, but now it's expanded. And okay, they scooped. It's really hard to get good expanded ladder games, at least in my experience. It's really hard to tell if I want to go first or second with this deck because getting like the Wombo combo turn one usually isn't, I feel like it shouldn't happen consistently. But honestly, it does happen a good bit at a time. Gosh, we're playing against a Grookey and expanded. Okay. We're probably going to be looking to set up a Raikou and just snipe multiple of their little guys here. That's looking like the plan. Oh my god, could that have been better? If this was turn one, we already have our stuff ready to go. Get rid of that. And yeah, we can actually just retreat and max elixir to Ray. Maybe I should have max elixired prior to the battle compressor, but it doesn't actually matter. And then we don't want a Ho-Oh since there's only 2 energy in the discard. Not a bad first turn. Not bad at all. If I do say so myself. Oh, actually, okay, this might actually be a real deck. I take it all back. This might actually be a real expanded Eggroll deck. They're just playing Rillaboom. I didn't expect to see Grookey, so I was taken off guard. But yeah, okay, this is a real deck. Cool. And Raikou just destroys them. Because they can only get 1 plume down. Oh wait, but I don't knock out a plume. Okay, so maybe I don't destroy them. I take everything back. I might be losing this one. Yeah, Raikou only does 120. Eesh. Oh wait, it's Vileplume GX? What? What is happening? Okay, this is something else. I don't have metal in there, right? Okay, no, I don't. Cool. We'll attach this here. Because I don't have an answer to the other plume. Huh. Okie doke. Dokily dokily. Also, if they evolved into item lock plume, that would have also really hurt. We're just gonna toss Ninja Boy in there and grab it now in case they item lock us. I guess I'll just take a knockout on Grookey. This is weird. Oh boy. They didn't use fragrant. Expanded ladder. Just expanded ladder things. They scooped. Okay, well, you know that the deck can function. Maybe try this in a low stakes expanded tournament or in some friendly challenges, or if you aren't cursed with these kind of matchups on the expanded ladder, try it out there. But the deck is super fun and it's flowing so well, but I've been trying to get good matches on expanded for a while now, and so you're just going to see whatever I was able to put into this video. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this amazing rare Ho-Oh deck. It's honestly so cool, and like I said, the expanded ladder just does not give you good games, and this is a glaring reason why we need ranked ladders, so I don't have to play against people misplaying with Eggrowl and passing without using their abilities, and whatever deck I had to play against before that, if I even showed that in this video. But like I said, I hope you liked the deck. Leave some ideas down below with other things you could do with amazing rares in the expanded format. Subscribe to the channel if you are not already for daily Pokemon TCG content, and use code Celio for 5% at PoTownStore.com. That helps support the channel and you save money at a great code site. I'll see you next time here on Celio's Network.